welcome for a live BFR arm wrestling workout with, what's your name, Derek? Do you have like a
Derek. Oh, AEW space DEREK.
No, I mean like I'm Monster Michael Todd. We got Gorilla.
Oh, I don't have a nickname.
The Giant, Derek Smith. I don't know. We gotta come up with something cool before he leaves. Put your comments in there, like what Derek should be called. The Technician. I don't know, like something sounds cool. All right, so we are going to do a killer BFR arm wrestling circuit today. I have revised how this workout's going to go. I have contemplated whether I should keep peaking each week, like hitting new numbers, break PRs, whatever like my normal schedule is, but I have never done this much arm wrestling in preparation for a match. So doing both has kind of beat me up and broke me down. So I talked about possibly just backing off and doing maintenance work for the rest of the time until the match gets here, just so that I'm healthy. After consulting with Derek, we believe if I can go ahead and hit the numbers that I have to break to feel confident, which is my monster curl bar, I gotta do a new PR on that. My country crusher spinning handle lat pull down, which could be the napalm spinning handle from Arm Assassin String Shot, seated rows, and obviously a 300-pound cable pull pin. And probably the top curl once Lucas Raymond sends me my new top curl, my monster top curl. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and do the numbers that we were going to do on the monster curl bar, and then the rest of the workout's going to be the maintenance weights. And then tomorrow when we do back, lat pull down, normal weight that I'm supposed to do, normal weight that I'm supposed to do, and then maintenance weights on everything else. And I'm going to keep doing that each week, so I'm still hitting those PR numbers, but I'm not killing myself. So we did measure our arms. We have the same size arms, so we get to use the same size cuffs. We don't have to switch out cuffs. Now I'm going to do the circuit first, and then we're going to go into Derek's workout. Honey, is there anybody?
All right, pause. I got to wipe this off real quick.
All right, I was wondering what's happening here. I mean, there's got to be somebody on there like, my
Okay.
God, Michael's so cool, something.
Michael never wipes his camera off, okay? So, got it. Should be much better now. Okay, so yes, we have already got a super chat.
All right.
We have got Devin's Classy Finger. Let's go.
There you go. All right, appreciate the support. So,
You guys
we're
welcome.
using Viking chalk today. So, check this out. We got Viking chalk all over here. Rebecca is not bringing the camera with her. Try to turn the table. Viking chalk, Valhalla dust. I'm telling you, I've been watching a lot of Last Kingdom. We binge watched all 4 seasons in like 12 days. So Valhalla is dear to my heart right now because I've been watching a lot of it. But I also have my beard struggle of what did I say? Viking Savage Brush, for the epic beard. So if you're interested in beard struggle code Monster 20. Viking chalk, just checking them out. I do like the shirt. At least they sent me a badass next level shirt. Chalk worked pretty well. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good.
Hey guys, we do read comments that are not just super chats. Yes, but here's the deal. We have talking points that we got to talk about, we got to chat about, so I don't want to break that up because it breaks up the flow of what we're doing. And then I go back and read comments.
Yeah, we'll finish all this and then we'll sit down and go back and just review the comments and answer a few questions and do whatever. I just wanted you guys to see an unedited live arm workout.
And if I survive, then I'll be there to answer questions. If not, Rebecca's a nurse, and she'll make sure.
We could always put Derek behind the camera, and then nobody be counting, he'd just be reading all the comments.
There we go.
All right, babe, we're over here.
Alrighty.
So you're just gonna move it like that, huh? Woo! So we do have to do cable pulls, wrist rolls, and battle rolls.
Whoa.
Wrist rows.
All right, I want you to explain what you're doing and why you're doing it.
Well, once I get started, we're rolling. All right, so we're just starting off with this big heavy ass monster curl bar. It's 5 rounds of 30 reps of biceps. Because it's a pain in the ass to set up multiple tricep stations, I just do 3 sets of 50 on triceps. Oh, I didn't bump these up. Oh. I just oh, good. I was wondering why, I didn't look amazing.
Yes, so while Derek is over here. How are your arms feeling after the practice last night?
They feel totally like crap. They feel. No, I don't think left arm got pinned, so that feels a little okay. But my right is just damaged.
Yeah, yes.
So it's we're gonna see.
So if you guys were not on Derek's live last night, we will be uploading a video tomorrow of the first part of the practice. But basically, there was a whole lot of meat in this place, and oh my God, the pulling was ridiculous, and I'm sure that everybody is going to need to rehab their arms today. Now, Michael, part of the reason that you rest like this, or that you work out like this, is because it is a recovery time.
Yeah, it's high volume recovery. The BFRs help with recovery, increases your VO2 max, actually increases natural growth hormone production. There's a lot of benefits to BFR training. So 5 sets of 30. So I'll do this. I'll go straight to wrist rolls. I'll go to 50 tricep press downs. So it's 3 sets of 50. Cable pulls, battle ropes. Boom. 5 rounds, but only 3 rounds are going to include triceps because there's 150 reps that program.
Okay, and thank you, YouTube, for not letting us have music on while we work out, which absolutely sucks. So, Derek, you need to hum.
Sing to me.
Alrighty, baby. Just do good work. Do good work. Come on.
They're pumping reps.
Did you talk about the big deal about this monster curl bar?
There's no lip at the top.
No lip at the top, so if you cannot grip it and hang on to it, you cannot move it.
This is not only working your rise or your hammer or your biceps, it's also working that clamping string.
How much sleep does Michael get in a day, including naps? I would say he gets 9 hours, including naps. We gotta adjust this. So these are pumping reps. This is just getting blood into those biceps and working the hell out of his grip.
Woo! Fuck! That was horrible.
And what was that again? 190?
That's only 170.
170. Next week is 190.
Next week's 180.
Oh.
Then 190.
Okay, I'll shut up now because I obviously do not know what the hell
It's all right, baby.
you got going.
Woo! Shit.
How many calories does Michael eat? Sorry if you already answered. I think he's probably around 4,500, 3,000 to 4,500, right around there. I don't see any elbow movement. I see lots of shoulder, back, and hip movement because you weren't watching close enough.
All I tell you, if we let Derek tell you what it feels like,
Now we're going right on over here for some tricep press downs. Do you change up routine to confuse muscles? Baby, please.
change the order, or I just change the amount that I'm using. Yep, what else you got, baby?
Train that veins. Come on. Mrs. Todd, are you related to Princess Leia?
Oh, that's cute.
Okay. Monster Love, what do you think about LeBron James' hairline, Jolie? I don't have any idea about LeBron James' hairline.
Whew.
Meanwhile, Devin is sitting on the couch eating pancakes.
And how long do you do this for? Each round?
Do what?
How long does it go for?
What the hell is what?
Oh, is it timed or is it?
Yeah. He just, however long it takes, he just doesn't take rest. So this, guys.
I dropped the weight. Come on, my maintenance weight here, but I'm adding this
Okay.
pinning strap. Can you see the timer from here?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna need to know when I get the rope.
So this, guys, the band off from up high, that is Bob Brown's idea. Michael has always used this art arm handle, which, by the way, that link is on our link tree if you'll go into the description. But he was training the art arm handle, getting ready for Dave Chafee.
What's the timer?
We're at 40, 41.
And Bob Brown had him add the band from top to work on his finishing power.
So the reason I do these is because you'll notice it when you get to them. Because you got such a big pump, it blows your grip up like crazy.
Monster Factory, living the dream. Whoever said no notification from YouTube, YouTube sucks. I'm so sorry, but you're lucky, you're in luck because really this is only round 1 of the workout. Michael's just getting started. He is now starting.
The big thing, The rest of this is more of a maintenance.
Yeah, he did the big thing, which was his monster curl bar. He did, again, 170 pounds for 30 reps.
30 pumping arm wrestling reps.
30 pumping arm wrestling reps. Now he's doing overhead triceps. He's breathing hard because, number one, there's no break. You work, you do all the reps, but it's also those BFR cuffs. They really, do, they put the extra work in on your lungs and your cardio system.
Plus that 170 is very near max right now.
Yeah. Rebecca and Michael walking towards me in my dream. What a terrifying sight. What does that even mean? Yeah, it's circuit training. Also indoors, lower oxygen levels. Yes, thanks, Monster Fam. I thought I missed out. No, you didn't miss out. When Derek and Corey will arm wrestle. They actually got on the table a bit last night, but again, that was just practice. And there wasn't a soul in this place, not one soul in this factory that did not have their arms completely trashed. That is a match I would like to see. Derek said he's definitely open to it, but he wants to hit some other folks first. Mike Aiello, I think, is at the top of his list.
Yes.
So, guys, this is the monster wrist curl, which, finally, we have somebody that will be fabricating that. Should be coming out real soon, right, baby?
Yep. On down reverse, flex your wrist, flex your forearm.
What time is it there now? It's 1 a.m. here in the Philippines. Right now, it is 12:11 p.m. Larry Schoolboy, your thought on the winner. We actually have uploaded that video. Just go into our uploads. It's real recent. Mark J, was it tough, Michael, when you finally decided to shave your head? Did you battle about that decision, baby?
No, my wife told me to.
Come visit Boston. We would love to. Canada is rooting for you, Michael, and you're very blessed having a wife like you do. Put your faith in Jesus Christ says.
Amen. Time, please.
51, 52, let's go 52.
Did you change or add any workout routine since Toddzilla meetup?
I planned on it, but I've been so beat up, I can't really do anything else. I could add the JM presses maybe. It's probably gonna be something I'm gonna do after Devin. All that stuff.
Crazy. Did you hear Ronnie Coleman talks about him being able to 88 reps, 225 bench record, 72 in competition. What's your best again? 45? That's from Benjamin McCabe.
I did an 80 in 2007.
80
I had a 520 bench.
in
But
2007.
that was too much chest. That's when I had better range of motion. So it's too much chest. Maybe not full lockouts, but they were pretty close. I mean, they were.
We got a super chat from Arm Wrestling Planet enjoying the collab with Derek. Crazy how this recovery circuit is more intense than some people's full workout.
Oh, yeah, this is good.
Yeah, Michael likes to put a lot of folks through this workout, and the majority of them do have quite a bit of trouble with it. But once they've done it, they instantly see why it's such a good workout to actually add into their training routine. Louisiana got your back, Michael.
I appreciate the support.
Hell, we believe in monsters. That is Shane's Warped World Creations. Really appreciate you guys getting on here. After Michael completes this, then you'll be able to watch Derek go through the same workout.
Woo! How many people are on?
We have 337 folks on right now. Is this round 3? This is round 3, guys. If there was an event, top 5 from North America versus top 5 from Europe, who would you pick for your team? We'll ask each of you guys. Okay, Michael, it's your team. Who do you pick? Top 5 North America.
Me, Dave Chafee, Devin, Jerry Cataract, probably. If you
We got one more.
if you waited for Corey to be healthy, I'd pick Corey.
Corey to be healthy? Yeah. All right. Okay, Derek, who's on your team?
Mike, Devin, Dave. I think the only sub I would have maybe, well, he knows Corey way better than I know Corey, so I'll go Todd Hutchins.
All right.
So that's what it came down to, Todd Hutchins or Corey. I just think Corey fully healthy is the guy. I think so.
Flopper monster training wrong movements? All I'm going to say is it's worked pretty well for him so far.
It doesn't hurt. His leg needs
No
to be
Dave
fixed.
Chafee. Both of you said Dave, right?
Yeah.
Both of them said Dave. Hagen Neldeberg. I saw Wagner Bortolotto training his shoulder press in specific workouts on his Instagram. Michael has a great press, but I have never seen him train in those movements.
Yeah, that shit he was doing with the cable pull, the cable crossover, is not. He's doing it without a table. You know, you can get on a table, you can get a pulley system, do shit, but mimic it how you're gonna do it on a table. My go-to is not gonna be my press. What's the timer?
Oh, the timer is at 42, 43.
My go-to is not gonna be my press. It's gonna be an ace in a hole if I need it, you know? I think my hand and wrist are gonna hold up. I don't think I'm gonna need the press.
Devin's Classy Finger says, hey Devin, what's up? I don't know if Devin's on here or not. I haven't seen him come up. Constant Gain says he can beat Michael Todd easily.
Clearly he's not talking about arms. He might today. He might be today. Did you take your pre-workout yet?
Yeah, I just did.
Okay. We were supposed to be filming and do that because
Sorry.
TrueNutrition.com called Monster.
How'd that pre-workout feel for you last night?
Oh, dude. I was cracked out last night. I took Mike was like, yeah, just take 2 scoops. Oh, well, wait, I've never, okay. And I scooped it, and you guys see me jumping around in the background like, woo! I was ready. So we're really good, to put it lightly. The pre-workout was out.
Someone said Michael Todd is overtaking just lie on the couch and eat pancakes. Not true. Michael doesn't get to just lay on the couch and eat pancakes, but he is eating pancakes. And in fact, this guy had a stack of pancakes this morning.
They were so good. I love these were.
They were good pancakes.
Yeah.
Seriously, are.
So the difference was, though, Derek got to have real syrup. Michael's still having sugar-free. But they both love peanut butter. All you folks that haven't tried peanut butter on your pancakes, if you like peanut butter and you're not allergic to peanuts, it's really good. Derek is such an awesome dude, says Mike Voigt. Thank you so much. We're not seeing Devin's comment. Somebody tell me what he said.
Pounder, 34, 35.
I just need to know where it starts. I can always see what the finish is because it blurs for me, right?
Right.
I can't tell if that's a 4 or a 1, but I know it's 4 now because you said 30 something, right?
Right.
So this is finishing around 4. I'm gonna go into a minute here, then go to wrist roll, then top curl, and then finish the cable pulls.
Do I just go until I can't go no more?
Well, you try to complete the circuit.
Well, I mean, that's
A lot of people have to think to get bars off by round 3 because the pump's too bad.
What did Dave Depew do? I gotta beat him.
I don't think he made it through the second round. We have to go back and look at it. We got it somewhere.
Oh, it's not real Devin, it's fake Devin because there's not the blue check. It says, really want to put my money on you, but guess my pancakes is more important.
Man, don't do a minute. That's horrible. Oh, shit, that's good. Nearly done, nearly done. What's the total time? 12 and change?
Yeah, 12:44, 12:45.
So it's going to be a lot of volume for 15 minutes.
So how much weight is on your wrist curl?
Just 50 pounds.
50 pounds. Are we still going up on that or are you going to keep
I
that?
don't know. I might go up to 60 because it's, well, I may not. I think the bulk of my work's going to be done with the cable pulls, getting those PR arms.
Someone said that's the real Larry. Maybe it is. I don't know. You guys have done such a good job at creating your troll accounts. It's hard to tell. Shout out to Primal Beef Jerky for fueling this unit. Yes, sir, Andrew Net. And also, by the way, in the description, you can go to our link tree, and your link for Primal Beef Jerky is there as well. Eating a bag of jalapeno bacon yesterday. That stuff is so good. Devin Larrett. Okay, this is Devin. Thank you so much, Devin, for the super chat.
Devin Larrett.
And Canada, dropping us a little super chat. So yesterday's practice turned into much more of a defensive training session for Michael than it was an offensive training. But you've been so focused on your offensive training. It was good to see how you were able to hang defense.
14-11.
14-11. How you feel?
Feel good?
How'd all the numbers feel?
Oh, I mean, just doing that one real heavy, and then doing maintenance and everything else. I mean, once you get the heavy lift done, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
It's just, it takes so much out of you that you can't breathe.
Uh-huh.
Trying to find my pump. I gotta deflate the. Here it is. Woo! So what do you think about it, Derek? You ready to give it a shot?
Oh, I'm ready to attempt the crap out of this. I'm ready to attempt the shit out of it.
Let me tighten up my camera real quick, guys. There we go. Sorry, guys. Just spun your heads around for a little bit. So now, Michael is going to get the BFR cuffs on Derek so that Derek can then do the workout as well.
Better. They feel better when we finish.
You can feel it?
Yeah, you don't hurt as bad.
We have 392 people on here right now. Rebecca working hard to convince everyone Michael has changed, etc. Has changed from what?
Yeah, I'd like to elaborate, please.
Yeah, the Michael that you see is the Michael I've always known. If you want to insinuate he's different during competition, then actually I'm going to go ahead and challenge you to show me somebody that's a champion that is not different in competition. If they don't have that drive, if they don't have that fierceness, if they don't turn into a beast, they're about to get beat.
No.
Attitude and all that. No, the Michael you see is the Michael you get.
Attitude? How's my attitude not? I'm the same guy I've always been. I'm very fucking transparent. I mean, if I like you, I like you. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I'm happy, I'm happy. I'm pissed, I'm pissed. Is that good right there?
Could be tricking the blood pressure.
Yeah.
If anything has changed, Michael, since we've been together, I would have to say it's our rescue dogs.
Yeah, they help that a lot.
You know, he had a lot of social issues. Michael had anger issues. And in 2013, we started rescuing pit bull breeds, bully breeds. And Michael had to change. I think he's gotten more patient, a lot more patient, much more forgiving, you know.
All right, big man. So when you grab low, crank your wrist, and just, you have to grip at the bottom. Because if you don't have much here, your hand's going to start sliding,
Now, are you leaving that same weight on?
Just for this, it's the only one that's heavy.
Okay, but you worked up to that
No,
weight.
you just gonna give it a shot.
All right.
Wants to see me die.
3, 2. Okay, come on, baby. Here we go. Oh yeah, all day. Look at this. Make it look easy.
Oh, that's good.
Let's start. Keep going. 6.
Real
7,
good.
Come on, Derek. 8, 9, 10. Too strong. 1, 2. Come on, baby. 3, 4. Yep. 5. Come on. 6, 7, 8. Big time. 9. Come on. 20. 1. Come on, Derek. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 6. Oh wait. 7. Come on. 8. Come on. 9. 2. Easy.
Hell yeah, you did. Woo! Good job, Derek. Now, sorry guys, I keep kidding.
Never let your wrist bend back.
So flex
Yep.
flat.
Yep. Here we go.
Have we had any incidents with the pit bulls? How do you mean incidents?
Well, same thing. Flat to forward, flat to forward.
We had a neighbor that called animal control on us because they didn't like our pit bulls. That's the only incident that we've had.
Derek's killing it.
But our girls are, Derek, how sweet are our girls?
Sweetest.
They are babies. They're just
I'm
awesome.
gonna go talk with my
With
dog.
other dogs, no. We've got two that have gotten into disagreements before, but I gotta tell you, I raised Cocker Spaniels and I've seen bigger fights out of Cocker Spaniels.
All right, here we go. Top you tuck in nice and tight. Here we go.
There's no line in what he says. I believe him when he says it's very transparent. Red-nosed pit bulls are great family animals. Your dogs are nice pooches. Pit bulls have reputation, actually good dogs. My pit bull is 5 years old. He sleeps beside me every night since I got him. Yeah, our girls all sleep in the bed with us. We had to get an extra, we have 2 king-size beds pushed together so that our dogs can fit in bed with us, plus our grandkids. Tell Derek to go fast. The longer he takes, the harder it is. That is truth.
6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Then walk around, grab the green band, put it around your wrist.
Benjamin wants to know if I hate it when Neil calls me shoulders. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'm sorry, guys. Canadian Chihuahua has a super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Are awesome. Keep up the great content. Steve, the dog in the Little Rascals was a pit bull.
That's good. Just all right, 30 seconds of ropes.
Get him off my face.
Someone said small dogs are like social justice warriors. That is the truth. I've been bitten by a dog 5 times in my life, and 3 of them were Dachshunds.
No.
Where are you at now?
47 when I started.
Okay. Good work, baby. Good work. Easy set, easy set. Just make them dance, make them dance. Here you go. Keep working. Try to make the way go to the end. You got it, you got it. Looking good.
Pit bulls are extremely loving dogs. They're
You don't have to
just,
bend over. You can stand up straight while you're doing it.
this is from Troy Cote. They're just like us if abused. They get social anxiety sometimes, need attention and love. Yeah, and the thing is that dogs, like people, there are some dogs that are just assholes. Some dogs are assholes and they have issues, just like people. And that can happen in any breed. Skeptical, why is PL so afraid of you for a match?
3, 4. I think it's honestly, you got to count.
Thank you so much, Skeptical.
Yeah, I think it's because
super chat.
Levon has said he won't lose a single round in his professional career. And in my opinion, PL does not believe that he could sweep me 6-0. I'm not saying they don't think he can beat me. Maybe they do. Maybe he does. But no one has swept me. No one's been able to run through me in over a decade. So it would be a big ask. And without it being under their umbrella, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I mean, you got
8:49.
and 50. Good job. All right.
RVJ wants to know, how come you blocked my buddy Scott G? I don't know who Scott G is.
Wait, say me before in the rituals?
4, go to the 4 first. That's where you're at.
If we ever block anybody, it's because they got
They said something disrespectful.
disrespectful. We don't mind.
You can say whatever shit you want, just don't be a dick.
Yeah, if you're disrespectful, then that can happen.
Yeah.
Michael Todd, get ready. Devin will end your game.
My game of what?
No idea.
What could Devin possibly end on me? I've been doing this for 31 years. No one's into me yet. Devin's
RVJ says Michael's going to stomp on Devin.
No, the thing is, Devin is a huge threat. Devin's a
Huge.
threat. If I don't win the hand game, I'm going to be, just like you said, he needs to win the hand game to have a chance. Over here, palm down reverse curls.
Someone says Michael's arms are massive. Y'all, they are looking huge, but really they're measuring the same. But I agree.
Now, they're happy to bring what they were. Palm down, 30 reps. Flex your forearms. Flex your wrists.
CC Ryder, are you suggesting that our couch might be seen in some videos?
Yeah, cast it out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Higher up, you can 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, breathe, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1,
Big D is blowing it out of the water.
6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. Reach in and grab the.
What round are we on?
He's finishing round 2.
Round 2, okay.
All right, so the only thing is you're pinning about right here. Try to pin it over here if you can.
Hey, baby, Bruno wants to know, do you take a pre-workout before every workout?
I take pre-workouts before I work out. I don't take a If you can. I mean, I know your elbow's gonna be tender. We're real tender from that stuff. Okay, that's
I don't know if I can fucking pin it.
Just do what you can. Just do what you can.
Lighten it, babe.
Here we go. Here we go. There you go. 2, 3. Come on. Come on. 4, 5. Come on, Derek. 6. Come on. 7, 8, 9. 30 second rows.
Honey, lighten that before his next round.
Well, it's not that. It's the handle at the top. You want to get rid of the band?
On the top?
The band is what's making it hard.
It's hard to my elbows, yeah.
Yeah. We're not gonna do the band next round. All right. 30 seconds.
Jay wants to know, do you think all the added muscle could hinder your endurance on the table?
Okay, so I'm not any bigger than I was back in 2012. 2012, I was 260 pounds at 7-8% body fat. I'm 266 pounds at 12% body fat right now, probably. You know, so I'm not any bigger than I've been in the last 8 years. I just I'm bigger than I was when I was in Dubai. You know, but yeah, this is a weight that I'm used to carrying.
Rebecca Todd's Michael Jordan. Sorry about that, Michael. It wants to know, any worry about Devin not getting out of Canada?
There's lots of worry about that, but I did speak to Devin this morning, and he has assured me he will find a way to get out of Canada. Palm up, 30 reps. Yeah. So step back a little bit so it's not jerking the cable so much, just because I broke that thing a bunch. You know?
Dude, I can barely do.
I know. The pump's bad. The pump's bad. Just step back. Here you go, and just start throwing. Here we go. Come on.
Behind the
Can you
scenes.
take the BFRs off?
My arm's not gonna curl. I won't get one right. I can barely
BFRs
do
on or off or lighten the weight. We can do it either or.
I think the FR is restricting. I can't even curl my arm. Oh.
We completed 2 rounds with them. That's awesome.
So
All right,
that's
here we
what the BFRs do, guys. They make it to where the pump is so bad because the pump doesn't have anywhere to go.
So, seriously.
It's hard to use your hands, but you want to work out with that pump, right, Michael?
Come on, see? Isn't that crazy? Come on.
Casey Hoagland, thank you so much for the super chat. How long do you think it would take for an average guy to be on the national level with your workout routine? Not champion, just national level. Well, we've got a good example. Corey did Michael's routine for how long, Michael?
5, year and a half.
Year and a half.
9. And he was ranked 7th in North America.
7th in North America.
From not being ranked at all to 7th in North America. Okay, wrist roll, and I'm gonna set this up for triceps.
How's your elbow, baby?
Me?
Yep, you.
Okay.
I certainly don't call Derek baby, do I?
I was hoping I had.
Yeah, Michael was, he's really beat up. So last night was the last arm wrestling practice he'll have. Unless he actually just gets on the table for a little while with Corey here in a couple of weeks, just to see how things are.
Come on, baby. Dig. Way to go, Derek.
Skeptical.
Super proud of you.
PHP, do you think all pro arm wrestlers take enhancements? Well, if you're talking about enhancements, you're talking about anything from creatine to whey powder to peptides to anabolics, testosterone boosters, all of that stuff. I don't know of anybody that's just on a fruit, vegetables, and meat diet, do you?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come on, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, come on, 3, push.
Okay, RVJ, okay, I don't know if RVJ does creatine and stuff like that. I do not know. 98 blower. We need to get Derek in attendance for the May 28th match. What's your PayPal info, Derek? Thank you so much for the super chat, 98 blower. Jesse Halleck, thank you so much for the support. Derek can talk to you about going to Dubai after this, but I will tell you, this asshole turned down Michael Todd to be in his corner because he says...
Let me tell you how that went. Hey, man, I talked to Adam, and I told him I'd like to be in Dubai, but he doesn't know if there's going to be spectators. I'm like, well, if you really want to go, you can just work my corner. You want to work my corner? Well, I don't know if I want to work your corner, because me and Devin Laird are really good friends. Come on, let's go. I'm just trying to get the guy in Dubai. See if I ever try to help out again. 3, come on, 4, 5.
Jesse Halleck,
7,
what everybody wants to know. When Michael took the hammer, he forced Devin to flop press by taking his hand every round. In the garage match, Devin had control of Mike's hands. What is the answer? Okay, guys.
Don't do a full BFR workout like this prior to arm wrestling practice.
You see this workout that Derek is doing right now?
And we did it in the heat.
Yeah, this workout that Derek is doing right now, Michael did before Devin surprised him in the garage. Derek, how well would your hand and wrist work? No comment.
Come on, baby, come on. Dig, 4 more seconds, 4 more seconds.
Why is Derek, D-Ball says, why is Derek doing triceps? Is that, I'm sorry about kicking that. Is that beneficial for arm wrestling?
All muscles are beneficial to arm wrestling.
Everything.
Yes. Right?
Michael even works his legs.
Flex your wrist. Third? Yep. You got it, here you go.
Maxter, it was sneaky, and the thing was is they knew it. Tom knew that Devin was sitting at home on his couch. He knew the workout that Michael was about to do because they put Juji through it first. He knew that Devin was going to be surprising him. And the thing is, they did legs the next day. If Devin really wanted to know how Michael's hand and wrist were, he could have said, hey, that leg workout that we're doing tomorrow, go ahead and have him do that today. You can do arms tomorrow. He didn't want to know.
Come on, big man.
Thanks, Fish Snatcher, for hanging around.
Super proud of you, boss. Super proud of you. Round 4 right here. Now let's go backwards. Let's go backwards. Good work. Come on, Derek. Now, who is impressed with Derek Smith doing this workout as well as he is? I'm telling you.
He's doing
The
awesome.
guy's hungry.
Jeremy Dunn wants to know, is the match with Levon still being worked out or what?
There's no conversations whatsoever. You're done with triceps, so it's just this and wrist roll, or this and battle rope in your last round. Just dig in. Who knows? Maybe after this match, it's such a success, PAL changes their mind.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, baby. All right, 30 seconds of ropes. But I mean, who knows? Would LeVon be pulling me, or would LeVon be pulling Dad? Of course he's going to be pulling me. What are you guys, crazy?
We will ask Derek what his biggest achievement is in arm wrestling after he's done with this workout. I'm finishing this.
All right, so what time do you start? 30? 13. All right. Killing it, baby. Killing it. Super proud. Now, do you want to go ahead and do your full minute here? No. Okay.
Heading over to where? To Dubai. We leave May 20th.
May 20th. Come on, big man. Come on.
Love from Malaysia. Thank you so much, Kai.
3 seconds. 3 seconds. Time. All right. Now.
Skeptical flying in with another super chat. Thank you so much. Will you exchange your beard for 1 million subs?
Yes. Absolutely. There's no doubt about that.
We don't care about 1 million subs. We just want them to view.
Okay. Yeah. There's a price for the beard. I'm just saying. There's a price to get me out of arm wrestling. All these haters out there that say I should be banned, pay me, and I'll leave. What the heck am I talking about?
You can be paid to leave.
Money, I'll quit.
You can be paid to leave. That's funny.
Right. Yeah.
Is this the last round?
Last round.
Last round.
Step back, make sure your wrist is up, and keep it up the whole time. Keep that knuckle high the whole time while you're going.
I agree, Jesse. Jesse says never shave that ZZ Top beard. It's epic.
Yeah, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not necessarily
5,
white blur.
7, 8, 9, 20. Come on, dig. 1, dig. 2, 3. Come on, way up. 4. Get him. 5. Come on, 6.
They can't just sub. They have to want to watch the videos. That's why when people pay for subs, it doesn't do anything to increase their watch time.
Wrist rolls and table pulls. Battle ropes. It's just this is closest, so that's why I was going to get it out of the way.
I'll put everything into that last time. I thought that was it.
Yeah, just spin it real quick. You got it, man. It's nothing. I mean, you're literally like 50 seconds away from being done. You can do anything for 50 seconds there. Just hold in to get the pin. Hold in to get the pin. Here we go.
Michael broke down how he thinks, Jeremy, this is to you, Jeremy Dunn. Michael broke down how he thinks the Schoolboy versus Larry match is going to be. It's actually in our uploads. If you can just go there.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. And then you guys get to ask Eric a bunch of questions after this when he can't breathe. So are we gonna just keep that on us? Are we gonna spin it to where we can read them, or are we just gonna go to the other phone to go back and answer questions?
You can
Like we did
spin
yesterday.
it. How does a guy get to train with y'all? They show up?
That's pretty much, all my practices are, except for like the ones last night and the one with Paul and Todd, you know, they're all open practices. When I put out a practice, it's open practice. Come.
No, Helix. Derek took off the BFRs, I think, before round 3.
He finished round 2 with them. And right before he started his third round, he took them off. All right, 30 seconds, baby, 30 seconds. Dig. His time's pretty good, too. I'm gonna look at the time.
White Blur says, tell Mike I said hello.
Let's go.
Is Jerry coming to train? No, he's still answering Michael's calls. I don't know if maybe that little snafu with Chance had anything to do with that.
1650. Come on, Derek.
Levon, this real Levin. Sorry about all the trollers. Doing good, Derek. Stephen Ford, he doesn't necessarily look fresh, but he does get through it. All right. So do you think a couple of hours time would be enough to recover and have an arm wrestling match with Devin? And when people hear that Michael just did a BFR workout before Devin surprised him, I don't think they really understand what that means.
It's gonna be finished, at least without the BFRs. It's gonna be finished.
Well, how much hand and wrist is it, though?
I don't know if anybody understood what he said. He's speaking only with exhaling, guys.
Yeah, I got a good pump, my grip, riser, because this was shot starting.
Yeah.
And it's really shooting out the ropes.
See, people don't think they're like, oh, you're not doing the ropes right. I'm like, trust me, they're working.
Right for arm wrestling.
They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. But if you will train while you're pumped, and you're forced to have to hold on to it while you're making that motion, I mean, it just, your body is getting ready for battle. It really does. It works. It prepares you for, long matches. Because I tell people, if you can go through these workouts nonstop, when they say go and the match stops, you're prepared to go at 100% of your maximum effort for, 10 minutes. That's the key behind. I mean, a lot of this is I was lazy and I didn't want to be in the gym a long time, so I just get the gun measurement.
Normally, the biggest I've ever been 17 and a half in the forearms. What's the forearms and the biceps?
Bring it back as far as you can, flex it up, and leave it at 18 inches.
Half inch.
I see that bicep. I'm gonna go with at least 21 because we're 20 and a half.
Okay.
We measure early, flex hard as you can. 20 and 3/4, but I may get a bad measurement.
The return. The return wants to know, Michael, what do you think about a Denison Plinkoff healthy versus Levon match? The match we never got to see.
It's 50-50. 50-50. Those are two strong dudes. I have not pulled Levon, so I
Thank you, Simon.
I can't say where I think. I don't know. I'm just from comparing the numbers in the gym and all that stuff. I'm gonna say it would be pretty much a 50-50 match. What do you think, Derek?
Levon and Dennis Plinkoff?
Yeah, Dennis in his prime versus Levon.
I'm always big on pay respects, and Dennis has proven his strength against the tops, and so is Levon, but not as much as Dennis in my eyes. So I give the credit to Dennis and for that until proven otherwise.
So I won't be reading anything, huh? I'm just gonna be sitting here answering questions or whatever.
I am about to switch it around.
I decided I'm done.
Let you guys
It's coming back slowly.
see
Oh, we get a hat on here. His
in
hair's
chat.
Right, I'll get this closer then because I can see shit. Can you see there?
Oh yeah, no, I can see it just fine.
All right, you tell me what's
I would love Levon versus Dave Chafee, Devin versus Levon, who wins?
Right now, Levon's going to have to be the favorite versus Devin just because, and Devin will tell you that himself, it's just stopping the match. If Devin stops the match, Devin wins.
Yeah.
It's just whether or not Devin can put the brakes on someone as powerful as Levon, We just have two different styles. Although we both have an open top roll and a defensive stop, mine's a little bit better. That's why a lot of people think my chances against Levon would be better than Devin's, but although Devin's chances of beating me, he's probably has the greatest chance of beating me.
Styles?
Yeah, of anybody out there.
Well, you'd have to, even to mess with him, you have to have a minimum of amazing endurance. Minimum of ridiculous endurance. Someone asked what my PayPal was. I don't know why you're asking, but the PayPal is DerekMSmith22@gmail. That's the email for
I
it.
think they were trying to get you to Dubai or something.
Hey, I actually am fundraising to go to Dubai. I got $600 raised so far.
Did a super chat come up?
Oh yeah, one just popped up, I think.
See what that says.
Skeptical sent 50 PHP. What if your heart attack Levon during BFR training?
Well, if you heart attack,
So what if Levon has a heart attack while you?
he didn't finish the BFR workout. Did we take the BFRs off or we did something?
When he said, Michael, you a very bad man. I hate
yeah.
He said, Michael, I hate you.
We did maintenance weight with him, and which is less than what you did. Your whole workout, it was maintenance with the exception of the monster curl. Well, you did the monster curl very well. Like it was easier than what you thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, you grabbed hold of it because a lot of it is obviously you have the curling strength, and your hand just held up, right? You got a huge, massive hand, but apparently you have elite world-class grip.
Yeah, I got elite grip numbers.
Elite world-class grip. That's what Bonner told him, so there you go. That explains it.
Thank you guys for the good job, Derek. Thank you, appreciate it.
I'm super proud of you.
How strong is Devin LaReret? Michael, what is your favorite cheat meal food?
Pizza.
Pizza.
Without a doubt. And then birthday cake and ice cream.
Oh, do you guys stretch after an arm wrestling session? How do you? Oh no! Cancel. My hand is shaking so bad. Sorry. How do you avoid the pain next day?
This is how I avoid the pain next day. I'm gonna be honest. My arms feel way better now. Ooh, arm looks big as shit. But because blood heals damaged tissue, so I always do biceps a day after arm wrestling or arm wrestling match or arm wrestling big hard practice. Hey Maya. Hey Oreo. We got our babies. We got spin around, let you guys see them. But yeah, I always do biceps the next day. Hey Maya. Hey Oreo, come on. Oh, Oreo, Maya.
The guys, all strength training kind of follows the same cycle. Tear it down, either on the.
Hey Oreo.
You tear it down either on the table or in the gym, right? Then you put the right stuff in your blood via diet, supplements, whatever. You put the right stuff in your blood, and you get the blood to the damaged area. That's just a cycle. Now, however you get the blood there, it could be therapy, pumps, cupping, scraping, whatever you're gonna do. Get it to the hurt area, heal, rinse, repeat. All right, it's just a cycle of getting stronger. Okay, where we at? Good patron of the sport, 98 blower. What is your height? Mine is 6'8". Mike is
6'3".
6'3".
I mean, I could be a tad over, like very minuscule amount over, but 6'3".
Michael, how much stronger are you now than when you were in Dubai? In hindsight, maybe it's better that you didn't pull him then? ?
Okay, so the plan was to pull Levon April 10th. That when I went over there in January, my plan was to do a 12-week prep and pull Levon April 10th. Once I realized that match wasn't going to happen, and Larry had gotten injured, and I realized I went from training daily here to once he was injured 2-3 times a week. I was like, I'm better off if I get back home. We missed our family, we missed our dogs. It just made sense. Came home, had some great content, a lot of good stuff. Did the North American tour. So yeah, I'm glad I came home. How much stronger am I? A lot.
There you go. We had a super chat from Dane Lee, said $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Says, for Derek and Michael, what hobbies do you enjoy outside of arm wrestling?
Eating pizza, cake, and ice cream.
Mike's a foodie, man. If he didn't lift weights, I wonder how big this dude would be. He'd be mad.
Seriously, if I didn't, it's not lifting weights, because think about it, I've not lifted weights more than a week in the last 25 years, and I've been 330 pounds with a 50-inch waist. So it didn't matter if I lifted weights or not. It's just whether or not I eat right. I am not genetically a lean person. Hobbies. I really, Rebecca and I enjoy movies. I enjoy getting into a story and watching, we really enjoyed movies. We enjoyed series. We just binge watched The Last Kingdom, 4 seasons in 12 days. I would like to, I had that role on SWAT where I played a cult member. And I really enjoyed that. I actually got another check in the mail the other day from SAG. Hey. I keep getting paid because I'm SAG eligible now. So I get SAG after checks. But I would like to get into movies. I mean, as far as a hobby, I would like to do that. Fun stuff. I like hiking. I like all sports to play. I don't like watching sports. I'm not a spectator. I'm a competitor.
Yeah.
So I'm a participator. But tell me what your hobbies are.
My favorite thing, honestly, is hanging out with my daughter. I got a 9-year-old daughter. She's my best friend. You know, Micah's Rebecca. I got my little girl. That's all I got. So I hang out with her. And then besides that, I play video games. Sometimes I haven't in months. I really focused on just lifting and trying to get as big as I can. So all my free time is towards that. And then my team. I mean, honestly, a lot of heart and soul goes into my team, and I love my team to death. And so they get a lot of, just arm wrestling is my life, guys. So it's like my daughter and arm wrestling is kind of all I do. I used to play basketball. I don't really play basketball or video games that much anymore. But that would be, I guess, my thing besides arm wrestling. If there was something, it'd be one of those.
Yeah, honey, what hobbies I got?
We like hiking, traveling, watching TV is your main hobby.
That's pretty much it. All right.
There we go. Another $10 super chat from Jesse Halleck says, I just started a YouTube channel and only Devin has commented, so I got to root for my man, but you're looking more confident than ever, Michael. Good luck, brother. If anyone is in AZ, look me up on Armbet. There's a tournament in Tucson this weekend.
This Saturday, right?
Yeah, this coming Saturday. There's a tournament in
24th.
Tucson.
Appreciate the support. Thanks a lot. I didn't know what your YouTube channel was, so I guess that's why I hadn't commented.
Michael, what do you think about Matt versus Hermes rematch?
I think Hermes is a favorite, but it could still be a 50-50 match. I mean, who knows? It just depends on the day, man. It really does. So much of arm wrestling is that. It depends on the day. When you get to a very high level in this thing, you know, one guy wins today, another guy wins in 2 weeks. You know? Yeah. I mean, really, and with me and Devin, it could easily be back and forth like that. You just don't know. Unless I have enough, unless I can gap the strength enough to eliminate the arm wrestling aspect of it, like the skill part of it, and just make it a power, then it could be a back and forth either way.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Super Golden Ratio is spamming the chat saying Schoolboy versus Derek, who wins?
Derek kills him. What are you talking about? It's not even close.
I would love to arm wrestle him. He is strong, dude, and he's coming up a lot. I know the internet blew him up to some crazy level, but he is actually really strong.
Oh, he's very strong, but I mean, thing is, Derek does not give himself credit for where he's at. I mean, he's a giant, and if he continues, I mean, he's way better predisposed to be great at arm wrestling than me, right? He has phenomenal levers, and the other thing is his dedication to the craft. You know, he loves it. He studies it. So as long as all you gotta do is just stick to it. I do believe if you incorporated some of this type of training into your workout, it would help.
It would minimum help my cardio. Jesus Christ. I'm so out of shape. This killed me, man. This is great.
Isn't it crazy how that extra band makes a huge difference?
I couldn't put my elbow down.
Yeah, and see, that was a Bob Brown decision.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, hey, add this. I'm like, oh. And then Pauline comes here and see that orange one?
Yeah.
He had me add that around my pinky, so it's a pronator attacker.
Yeah.
And I could barely pin all three. I was like, are y'all crazy? That's stupid.
Derek, how do you train side pressure? I'm a big believer in side pressure is a mixture of your pectoralis major, so your chest, aka sliding your elbow, and your rotator cuff, which is your subscapularis, which is the old school arm wrestling. So it's a mixture of those two. So I train those two independently and go to practice and put them together. That's kind of how I train side pressure. And then condition your elbow to be able to handle that pressure. Right? $2 super chat from Andrew Neck says, do you struggle maintaining your 12% body fat?
Yes, because I'm a fatty. I'm just saying, like, guys, seriously. I am genetically predisposed to be a corn-fed, hay-hauling looking country boy. I am from Arkansas and I'm a redneck, so that's just my genetics.
Yeah, it's hard for me to maintain my 12% as well. Just kidding, I like 50% body
No,
fat.
I do. I mean, I would love to be leaner, and just so that I feel better about myself. That's what it comes down to. It's all psychological for me, self-esteem. If I have less body fat, I feel better about myself. I don't know which one is better for arm wrestling. I've always seemed to perform better the leaner I was, or the more confident I was in how I looked. When I pulled push car and I was 311 or 313, I don't remember which one it was. I was more concerned about how the shirt was going to show my back fat on the big screen than I was winning, right? So yeah. I got some issues.
I mean, dude, honestly, guys, on that topic, everybody's a little different, but I'm similar in Mike in that, like, if I don't feel like I look good, I get haircuts before. It's been some of my vlogs. Like, it is a big thing. Confidence is major. Confidence manifests itself physically in a match. Like, whether you go for something or you have the balls to hit or go all out in a match, it's all confidence. It's all mental approach, right? And so if you're not there mentally, then how are you going to approach it physically and show that physically on the table? You know what I mean? It's a big deal. It's a real big deal.
Not really. I mean, mental is a lot of this. I mean, obviously we're all strong. We're not weak men, right? And and women that compete. It's just you have to be mentally ready. You got to be mentally prepared for the competition. So just as much of the physical preparation, there's just as much mental. But I mean, it's whatever. Like I said, I got to feel good about myself. Like I have to trim my fingernails. I can't arm wrestle. I feel like I can't arm wrestle if my nails haven't been trimmed. It's weird shit. Like on a different note. Remember to subscribe to Derek Smith. Woo! AEW Space Derek on YouTube. Let's get this dude to 10,000 subs. I think y'all got like 200 something subs yesterday. You guys are killing it. Great job. Description's gonna be in the link's gonna be in the description. What, baby? What, baby?
Oh my God, you did. Never mind.
You want to hop in here?
What was it, sweetheart?
Subscribe to our channel too.
Oh, hey, subscribe to our channel too. Yeah, I did a call out yesterday for people to subscribe, and like, I think y'all unsubscribed because my numbers went the wrong way. But yeah, guys, we appreciate all the support. This has been a lot of fun. What else do we have planned, Derek?
Are we doing the cardio thing, or is that not?
Oh, we can go walk downtown. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, might do some cardio stuff. I mean, you guys just want to see the big fat guy die, which is okay. And I'm cool showing you guys that.
We may just go walk. We don't. I think it'd be fun to do the little run up the stairs thing just to see.
Yeah,
it'd be fun.
I'm willing. The weather here is fantastic. Way better than Southern California. It's just dry and hot over here. There's green stuff everywhere, and it's nice and cool. There's breeze. This is nice. People keep saying to read D-Ball's comment. Michael, when you Kings move. Oh, when you Kings move get beat by the press, what if you don't stand up and let go of the Kings move? Do you feel specific kind of stress that gives you a warning sign to let go?
If you get me to the straightest point in my arm, I feel like I'm an arm bar, so I always give up. Yeah, you'll see it against some Plinkoff, you'll see it against Pushkar. I mean, people, if you push me to this furthest my elbow, my arm will go, I may try to hold on for just a few seconds and I'm like, all right, that's enough. I can't hold on anymore. It just really puts me like I'm in an arm bar. So my tendons and ligaments and muscles or whatever, right before it gets to my straightest point, have gotten very conditioned and very static and strong at that spot. But if you push me past it, it hurts like hell.
All right, super chat from Sap the Bee. Damn it. $5 says, who has the greatest potential out of Khalid, Corey, Larry? I'm talking purely genetic potential for arm wrestling. Khalid, Corey, or Larry?
Well, genetically, Khalid has the biggest hand, but I mean, Corey is a massive human being. Like, he's only my height, but he is a huge, like, just a huge human. He's like, that's the biggest head I've ever seen. Yeah. Corey really does have a lot of just genetic potential. A lot of times I look by hand size and stuff like that. If you say that, it's going to be Khalid. But what do you think?
I think that in the top, say these guys reach top potential, I think the frame and the amount of muscle mass Corey can carry will overpower or benefit him more than what Khalid can do with a big hand, because Khalid's frame isn't going to be that much bigger. And Khalid's, we measured, we have the same size fingers. His thumb is just a ½ inch longer than my thumb. So I think just frame wise, Corey will be able to carry 450 pounds of muscle compared to Khalid can only put so much mass on. So at the end, Corey will just have way too much power and too much potential as far as his frame goes. So I'd have to give it to Corey.
Good answer. There's another super
chat. Yes, there was. Where'd it go? 98 Blower, $2 super chat. I did Derek M. Smith 22 at Gmail, said can't be found. Derek M. Smith 22 at Gmail. That's my PayPal. So I don't know, man. Sorry. Someone else spamming the chat. Super Golden Ratio, Dave Chafee versus Michael Todd now. Who prevail? Why would it change from? Okay.
I feel like if I take a week off and rest, or if I was to rest from this point forward, a week or two from now, I'm the strongest I've ever been. So I would still say it'd be similar. I mean, Dave's a super strong arm wrestler. He's very, very strong, and he's stronger than me in a lot of fundamentals. It's just I still think where I had him beat last time, I'd still have those advantages. So I think it'd be the same.
Devin will crush you both. Stop spamming, man. Corey versus Gennady.
A healthy Corey. I like that match. I like Corey in a lot of high-profile matches once he returns to his form. And I think it's not just going to be return to his form. I think he's going to continue to progress. The kid's really hungry now. That injury took him from being like real passive about his what is it called? Not
trajectory,
yeah,
ascendance.
Like it's just real patient about it to like I want it now. And that's a scary thing when someone is that big and powerful and motivated. So yeah, I mean, by the end of this year, I wholeheartedly, 100% believe he'll beat Tim Breslin if that match happens. Ooh. So now Gennady beat Tim Breslin 4-2, but he had to do it with the flop wrist to do it. I don't know. I really think by the end of this year, Corey's number 5 in North America, top 5 in North America.
So then I just got to keep chasing Corey.
just keep riding along right with him. Keep going up with him, because I really do think he's got that kind of potential. You said you're 35?
Yes.
He's 30. I mean, you think about it. I'll be 48 this year. Devin will be 46 this year. Dave's early 40s. I mean, Jerry, same age as me. I mean, guys, there's and when I say younger, the dude's still 35. He's old as shit. But I mean, they're not necessarily. I mean, we're not young by European standards, but lots of potential here in North America.
Neil, they're saying Neil Pickup's in the chat. Neil, where you at? I didn't see. What'd you say? Where you? Oh, Neil Pickup, Supernatural Strength Official. Good work, Michael and Derek. Is that Neil's channel?
My Supernatural Strength is his channel. I don't know if that is actually Neil.
If it is Neil, thank you, Neil.
Yeah.
Love you, man.
It's so hard to tell.
You really never know. I was going to call you anyway. That is Neil, because what we were talking about as far as the Eddie and Thor match. But if it's not Neil, I'm going to call Neil anyway.
Neil, get ready. There's a phone call coming. Another super chat from Selbor Robles. $9 super chat. Thank you so much. You two are the best in history. This arm wrestling fight is the top fight, gladiator fight on a table for the people to be entertained. Don't just win, entertain. Love the monster and not limit. Talking about you and Devin.
Yeah, I think I want to make it the least entertaining match you've ever seen in your life. I want to get it out of there, because Devin is such a threat. I realize if I can't put him away early, I've said it numerous times. I keep saying it comes down to who makes the least amount of mistakes. But it just never seems to work that way. He always have a dogfight. So I mean, if past events show future events, is more than likely going to be a dogfight again. But I'm training to try to get it out of the way early. But we'll see. Either way, I'll be very entertaining afterwards.
Here's a great one. I think Rebecca want to hear this one.
Oh, God.
Set up a super match in the Bahamas as neutral ground.
Oh, that was cool. I thought it was going to be a Jody Lair versus Rebecca again.
Hey, Bahamas. Super match in the Bahamas. All right, Mike, I'm challenging you to a super match in the Bahamas.
Left-handed.
Michael has never taken me to the Bahamas.
Why in the world would you say some crazy shit like that? Okay, so instead of, I'm not even gonna go there. We went to Abu Dhabi, baby, for Valentine's at a 7-star hotel. I mean, that's really hard to beat that one, right?
Yep.
I mean, 7-star hotel, Valentine's Day weekend, Abu Dhabi, private beach, camels. It's pretty awesome.
Okay, that was awesome.
Thanks.
Is Devin's stopping power, versus someone like Levon, limited by muscle power only or previous injuries, surgeries as well?
He has just tremendous faith in his frame. You know, he will either shoot forward to stop you like he did against Jerry. He'll go as opened out King's move as possible to stop like he did with Dave. Devin is one of those guys who, as long as it's within the rules, I will do whatever it takes to stop. So he has both damage to his frame and power. So he has both options to stop you with.
He does have it. Generally, Devin's all the way in or all the way out? All the way shoulder committed or all the way out, opened up? Take Derek to the Bring Your Own Beer strip club. Oh, let's try a low power mode. Bring Your Own Beer strip club. He works at one, but not Bring Your Own Beer. Wait, there's Bring Your Own Beer strip club? I never heard that much.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Fayetteville has them for sure, I know.
Oh, wow.
I think they're totally new in Fayetteville, though.
Mike is not allowed to go to a strip club, guys.
Yeah, can't go.
Sap to be with the $5 super chat says, in your post-victory speech, can you please call out Levon?
What would my post-victory speech look like?
Woo!
Where's the pizza and cake and ice cream? I don't know.
Rebecca, I will not say the word arm wrestling for the next 4 months.
Apparently, that's my post-victory speech. Was there another one just in, or is that the same one?
I think that was, was that the same
green
one?
one.
Yeah, that was it. That was the same one, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, as far as calling out Levon wants the match. I don't have to call him out. It's PAL that's stopping it, you know. PAL is the one stopping the match from happening.
Aaron Castillo, I see your message, man. Aaron, one of my top pullers on my team that's been around my team for 6 years, Gage Jordan, who's a top 205 puller, is moving to Washington, and he's training Jake Babbitt now.
Oh, that's cool.
He leaves in. He keeps saying thank you for sending Gage up. Take care of him. And that guy, he has so much potential, endless potential, Gage does. Do you do mental preparation?
I mean, I don't do anything other than just. Here's the deal. I don't waste my time on what my opponent's doing. A lot of people are like, how are you going to train for this? How are you going to train? I train how I train, and I believe that the best me beats the best them. I feel like if I worry about what my opponent's doing, I'm taking away time from what I can control, and all I can control is how hard I'm willing to work and what sacrifices I'm willing to make. So for me, it's always just make sure I set a path. You know, I draw it out, and this is my blueprint. This is what I have to do, and I just make sure I do everything that I said I was going to do, and then at the end of the day, match comes, I either win or lose, and I know I did everything I possibly could. So
there's a really interesting thing someone wrote on here. He says, Levon said on Georgian TV show that if Igor doesn't give him a match this year as well, PAL will have to find someone else interested of him. So he's saying, basically, Igor, find me a match, or I'm going to find my own match.
No, that sounds like the Levon I spoke to. Because Levon and I spoke in depth about, the 2020 season where both champions went without pay. You know what I mean? Like, it's an entire year that, and then what's the word that I want to use in regards to PAL? Selfish of them not to allow their athlete to, get paid and have a high profile match that is going to change the sport of arm wrestling. There's no doubt in my mind that this match changes the face of arm wrestling. I mean, we're going to be seeing, Devin said in that interview, he thinks it's going to 10 times our exposure. And I don't know if it's 10 times, but it's going to be a lot more exposure. I mean,
and honestly, as arm wrestling fans or arm wrestlers in the chat, like, you guys should want that. The more money that is put into these matches, the bigger it becomes, the more sponsors get involved, the more everything, the more this sport blows up and become more legit, whatever you want to call it, where everybody's training legit professionals, there's teams, and it's like in Europe, it's where everybody signing autographs, Mike can't walk down the street. I mean, this helps us all. You know what I mean? Getting him to that point and getting whoever the current champion is to that point is important for all of us, right? It should be.
And that is something that's funny. I walk around here in Arkansas and the United States, and I do get recognized occasionally, but every single time we went out in Dubai or Abu Dhabi, someone came up to me and was like, "Oh my God, you're Monster Michael Todd."
Hey, that's awesome.
And that's cool, but it's bigger over there, Social media's bigger, YouTube's bigger, whatever, but it was crazy the amount of people that we could not believe.
They didn't know you were there with Larry.
They didn't, so they weren't watching my channel. Like, they didn't even know I was there training Larry. They're just like, "Oh my God, I've seen you in WM." I'm like, "Wow." All right, who's the last
super chat, $4 or $5 super chat from Selbor Roble says, Levon, I think he's scripting what you should say. Levon, you're next, and Europe won't be able to protect you from what is coming. Blood. I'm not crazy, I promise.
There you go.
That's your speech. Oh, that's your post.
I gotta practice that one.
Yeah. Can the pay-per-view be viewed on TV?
Ooh, I do not have the answer for that. But thank you for the support for that last super chat I forgot. But yeah,
sure,
I don't know. I guess you
could
could cast anything to your TV,
Yeah, like mirror it from your phone to the TV. Yeah, you can. So you could. There's ways for sure. Devin left hand versus Todd left hand match. Who would win?
Todd, me, or Todd Hutchins? Todd's left. I mean, Evan's left is pretty strong right now. He said,
yeah.
My left has some issues. Like, it's not real competitive right now.
Yes, I'll be in Arizona. You think there will be a trash talk battle over the table? Question mark.
I mean, we're both going to be pretty fired up, I think. I mean, the last time, when I smacked him round 4, and I was like, "I thought you had my hand beat. I thought you had my shoulder. You ain't got shit." That's because 2 nights before he told me, "I got your hand beat. I got your shoulder beat, and then you got nothing." So that was, and none of that stuff is scripted. Me screaming, "I'm your limit," or "I'm your motherfucking limit" at the end of that was not scripted. It's just an emotion that was let out in that moment. And that's pretty much how it is.
Here's a good question for Mike. Is BFR helps you build muscles hypertrophy or also build strength?
I don't know. There's research on all that stuff. I like using them because to me it just comes down to, it's a pretty excruciating pump. And I feel like if you can keep going through a pump like that, if you get, so many guys say, "Well, my hand and wrist wouldn't got pumped out of one." Well, then train with your hand and wrist pump. So that's the path I choose.
What time is the match? In the morning or in the evening? People are asking.
It's going to be in the evening there.
In the evening there.
And it's a 10-hour time difference from Central Standard Time to Dubai.
Okay. Oh, for me. Hey, Derek, who do you dream to be able to beat in the next 3 years with your right hand? This one.
There you go.
Or, whoever number 1 is. And hopefully it's Mike at that time. Yeah, that's who I'm aiming for. In 3 years, hell yeah. Then whoever number 1 is, that's the goal.
That's it. That's the guy.
Canadian Chihuahua says $4.99. Oh, he's hating on the super chats. $4.99 is dirt cheap. I would gladly pay more. This event. Oh, for the pay-per-view. Sorry.
Yeah.
I would gladly pay more. This event will be a huge hit, in my opinion. Do you think this will lead to bigger and more lucrative events? That's what we just talked about.
I mean, I don't see it. Okay, the only way it wouldn't is if nobody buys a pay-per-view. Like, if we get really poor pay-per-view numbers, then it might be, yeah, we took a shot, swing and a miss. You know what I'm saying? But if we get good pay-per-view numbers, which I feel like we should, especially having YouTube influencers like Larry and Schoolboy, as the undercard match and stuff like that, and I can't imagine us not getting good pay-per-view numbers, but if we did get poor pay-per-view numbers, I doubt there'd be another one. If we get really good pay-per-view numbers, I think this thing just exponentially grow, you know.
And I mean, the guys, as always, arm wrestling is word of mouth. Guys, talk to your friends, talk to anybody you know. But guys, it's only $5. You should order this. It's gonna be bad. Like, talk people into ordering it. This helps us all. This helps us all. Another super chat from Skeptical, PHP 50. I don't know where that's from. Derek, can you beat Spoto? Michael rematch also. So Michael and Spoto, and can I beat Spoto? I love to pull Eric. If he starts going, I don't think I can stop him. The question would be, could I stop him before he goes? I don't know, but he's injured right now. Hopefully Eric's healing well, great dude. But yeah, I would love to pull him. I definitely can't stop him when he starts going. I'll tell you that much. But I don't know how to
power.
Yeah, he's so strong.
And his hand's pretty solid. Like his hand's pretty solid.
It would have to be all out, or I have to go first. One of the two. And then a rematch with Spoto. You want to pull him again?
I love training with him. It blew me up. It blew me up bad.
Dude.
But yeah, it was a very good session. Great guy. Really like Eric a lot. You know, we went out there in Vegas after seeing you and then doing the thing with Big Boy. And we hung out and everybody's like, "Where's the footage? Where's the footage?" I was like, he's injured, so we just hung out. But he's so fun because he really loves arm wrestling that much. We're just out having, and he just kept wanting to talk about arm wrestling.
Yeah.
You know, what I mean, there's so much more. Like we can hang out and not talk about arm wrestling. But it's funny when someone like Eric just loves it so much, and that's just all the topic he wanted to talk about was arm wrestling. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Do you think Hermes Gasparini will do good things? Love from Italy.
Hermes Gasparini is a phenomenal arm wrestler,
Yes.
and almost like a prodigy because his dad was a national world champion or something like that. So he's got limitless potential.
He's not, how old is he?
He's in his 20s.
Yeah, dude, he's young, everything ahead of him.
But yeah, I mean, I think he's got a good crew behind him as far as marketing. I mean, with social media right now, people can blow up. Like, there's a chance any one of us could, have huge channels and huge platforms. And then it's just exposing people to the sport that we love, I mean, you want to go and train people. I want to travel around the United States and arm wrestle people and just have fun and see the country. And so there's so many opportunities right now. But as far as do I think he's going to do great things? Yeah, I mean, he's got potential to do whatever he wants. I mean, he might be the top 100-kilo guy in the world right now.
Oh, yeah, and his
You know what I'm
weight?
saying?
Yeah, I don't know who beats him around his
It
weight.
would be very, Angarbayev, but I think he crushed Angarbayev. I don't remember. I mean, it would be difficult to find someone at his weight, and I'm saying not 231, like 220, that's going to be able to beat him.
I want to see, someone brought up the other day, I would like to see Hermes and Trubin again. Because that was like his big credible win. Even though I know Trubin fouled out.
It was an overall, too.
Yeah, but I would like to see that match right now with where Hermes is at and Trubin. I think that would be a cool match to watch. And plus, they're both, in my head, around the same rank in my mind. I'm like, I'd like to see that kind of go off.
It would be interesting to see. Trubin is very underrated because he's had, he lost to Dave, he lost to Vitaly, he lost to Levon. I mean, it was different orders: Dave, Levon, Vitaly. I think he lost. So he lost to Pushkar, then he lost to Dave, then he lost. So he lost his last 4 vendettas. Well, not last 4 because he ended up winning some in top 8 last year. But you know what I mean? He lost 4 vendettas in a row, and people just started like not validating how good he is.
Right.
But he lost to very good guys. You know what I'm saying? Like he lost to Dave Chafee, one of the strongest men of ever arm wrestled.
Can I just ask a question about that?
What?
Hey guys, way back here. So he loses to top guys and people suddenly think he's not valid. Where you've got someone like Todd Hutchins who loses to top guys and that gets him ranked higher. Can we explain that shit for a moment?
Okay, so if you think about it, Todd beat Matt Mask and he beat Marshall and he beat Ron Bath, right? All blown up 225 guys from the previous seasons. Any supers he went against, he's lost, right?
Oh, Jerry.
Well, Jerry and Devin was a blown up 225 guy too. But so they oftentimes are like, well, he pulled this guy really good versus winning, and then because he's ranked in the supers, but he hasn't beat any of the guys that he's ranked above.
Yeah, it's weird how that works. I don't know, maybe just the time of sport. And
when I say
the
any of
American.
the guys, like he beat Wayne Withers in that tournament after Wayne lost to Dave Chafee, but I still think he'd beat Wayne too because Wayne's hand is his strong point, and Todd's not going to be worried about it. It goes sideways.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting how rankings do. Like it was one time when that's how the rankings got all skewed, and Dave Chafee became overall #1 in the world at that time because I got moved out of number 2 to number 3 without me or Trubin arm wrestling. Like, neither one of us arm wrestled, but he started posting pictures of him being 20 pounds heavier on the
Oh,
internet.
yeah, I remember,
So
yeah.
they moved him up to number 2 and dropped me to number 3. I'm like, how in the hell did y'all just change the rankings? There was no competition. But, because he looks bigger, so he must be strong. Or he's bigger, so he looks stronger. Well, then I lost to Push Car, and then Dave beats Trubin. How did I just fall? Because I lost to the overall number 1 in the world.
You guys just keep an eye on like how much social media and videos and all this stuff like changes and affects the sport besides actual arm wrestling matches. It's wild.
It is crazy.
What it's creating.
It
I
is
mean,
crazy.
I went to go film with Larry Wheels. Who am I? What have I achieved in arm wrestling? And I get to go film with like it's crazy just off of social media presence. And it's like I can fully acknowledge it, and other people should be able to acknowledge as well. Ryan Bowen. So I just
Ryan Bowen.
no, I mean we're like this. This gives us opportunities I most likely would have not normally had. And so but it's gonna get crazier. Is the point? It's gonna get wilder with all the YouTube stuff. In your opinion, why is there so much hate around the King's move from a lot of professional arm wrestlers? I mean, where is the truth? Even Sarah Bachman doesn't like King's move.
I saw a video where she said she didn't like it for the way it looks for the average viewer. Or something like that. Most of the elite arm wrestlers that have pulled me or pulled Def, they don't complain about it, right? It's the people who don't understand it or maybe they just don't like the way it looks. Maybe, arm wrestling should be in here. Well, then why I have top rolls? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty much just an open top roller. You have to be really strong to put me into a King's move. If it's not like when I'm broke down in a practice session or whatever. But if it's a legit match, you have to be elite world class to force me to a King's. I'm pretty much an open top roller. What's funny is Neil, someone asked a question on the interview with Neil and Devin yesterday, or Sunday, and it said top 5 in North America with no King's move, or Sunday, and it said top 5 in North America with no King's move. And Devin's like, what are y'all calling a King's move? Because you can't list Dave Chafee and not list me when I beat him at 503-3-0 without a King's move. Mm-hmm. But we're like, it's not true arm wrestling. Well, dude, it's arm wrestling, and it's within the rules. So,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys have to acknowledge that, like what's within the rules and what's not. If it's shoulder below the table in a losing position, but that's not what Mike's doing at all. So, and there's difference. There are guys doing that with a straight arm under, and that is gross. It's gross looking. It's breaking the rules, and I don't think anybody condones that at all. That's blatantly breaking the rules, but that's not what Mike's doing. Not anywhere near, right? And even the same thing, even Devin keeps it above. It's the other people, I think, that gives it when it's completely straight and they're underneath the table. I think that is a bad look for the sport, those ones, but Mike's not breaking the rules. If you're not breaking the rules, then what the fuck are we talking about right now?
Well, even worse than that, you have Ryan Bowen doing analysis of King's move matches that he says would have been fouls, but he's using a current rule system that was not even the rule system that was affecting any of those matches. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, that's a foul. No, it's not, because that's not the rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really trying to use the rules that are existing now in the IFA or WAF or whatever it is, and trying to put those rules in my match with Dave Chafee, or Dave's match with Denison Plinkoff, or Devin's match against Dave. And those are WAL, different rules. And even those rules, I mean, you're talking about a brand new rule system that you're trying to implement. Rebecca tried to make it it's like they changed the tax law and then you go back 3 years and charge you for violating tax law that wasn't the law. That analysis is kind of crazy.
Derek, where do you stand on an elite scale? Someone's asking. So previous to me coming out here, and honestly, I think this trip kind of helped reconfirm that in my brain. I think, and I have no set names, I think I'm somewhere around 10th in the United States. I feel like my strength is somewhere around there. I've been saying that for a few months. And not knocking anyone. I'm not digging anyone. I feel like I'm somewhere around there. So if I'm somewhere around 10th in North America, in super heavyweights, last time someone asked me that, I put myself at top 50 in the world. I like on an elite scale. That's where it was like a random number. What do you think, Mike? Would that be a fair number?
How good are North Americans?
But how deep is everywhere else?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
The depth of Russia, the depth of Kazakhstan, the depth of Ukraine, the depth of Georgia, we don't know. I mean, seriously, there might be some dudes over there that, so I think our top 5 North Americans are as competitive with any super heavyweights in the world. Once we get past 5, are those guys far enough behind the top 5 to where the top 20 somewhere else is too much for them? I don't know. I would like to say top 50. I think Corey West is top 50 if he's healthy.
Okay. And Corey's stronger than me yesterday.
But I'm just saying, he might, and I say 50, he might be 30. And you might be 50, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you don't know. But
Right.
I think you're both on a trajectory to that, that upper echelon of the sport.
Yeah, the point is, I'm going to get there. All right, we had 3 super chats. Let's see. Dana McWhite, Derek, did you poozy out of the armbands? Oh, I took them off after round 2.
You finished 2 rounds.
I finished 2 rounds and I took them off because I couldn't move my arm. Canadian Chihuahua with a $5 super chat says, what do you guys think of Artem Morozov? He's only 20 years old and looks like a mini Brock Lesnar. He looks like a beast.
He does look like a beast.
Yeah, him in a reef, that match was crazy.
Shit, you
Borderline
see what he did to him?
disrespectful.
You see what he did to him?
Staring at him.
Oh, shit.
Dude, he almost got killed out there. And they almost.
Yeah, that was crazy. Dude's a freak.
Oh, and there's one more back
might be
here.
one more.
Yeah.
Erlen Meyer.
Yeah, Erlenmeyer with the 69 says, Ryan's hotcakes or Devin's burnt pancakes?
Who makes
Ryan's hotcakes.
I don't know.
I don't know. My wife makes some hella pancakes.
Ryan Espy?
Ate the shit out of those this morning. I don't know.
Ryan Bowen?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
They're after you again, Derek.
Derek, your time to shine, Devin impression. No, you guys were haters. That's exclusive of my channel from now on, you hating asses.
I thought it was a good impression.
It was like impromptu, because normally in my channel, like, dude, I write on my hands tattoos. I do like the whole thing. Like, I have a shirt that's like a Devin type of shirt he would wear. Like I get all really into
funny.
it. Yeah. So, but yeah, it was not ready, guys. I have to do it proper because I want to
Let's take a couple more questions because I am getting.
I want you to answer this one, Michael. Michael, how much biceps are you using when you're doing the King's move? Because as far as I remember, your arm does not straighten.
My lower bicep is as pumped as any bicep you've ever seen when I finish a match, because my arm does not straighten past here. I normally stop you about right there. This is straight. There's where my stop's at. This, I'm in an arm bar and I have to let up. Once you get right before that, my tendons, ligaments, my body just structure, it holds really well, but it blows that up. Like this will be swollen up like that. So I have a lot of lower bicep engagement when I'm stopping.
Guys, when talking about like arm breaks and stuff, people always say it takes 15 pounds of pressure to break your humerus to snap it in half, right? The reason it doesn't break in every single arm wrestling match is because it's protected by muscle, right? You're protecting your humerus. You're applying pressure and encasing it in muscle. It's the same thing, right? If he was actually sitting on purely just his bone or the thing membrane that Bob Bryan was talking about, then it would crack, snap, and pop, right? So the muscle is protecting it. So yes, he has to use muscle. If he wasn't, it would be just on the bone. Oh my God.
That would be horrible. Now, there may be some Kings movers out there who literally rest on their bone. I can't.
Oof.
It would hurt way too bad for me to do that.
Someone asked Derek, who are you cheering for? Since I'm here, am I cheering for Michael or Devin? I have a team. I run a team, right? And my guys are always going against each other, and I help train both of them. And I'm not cheering for either one of them. They're real good friends of mine. And like I said, if I was able to go to Devin's, I would go help him as best as I could too. They're both my buddies. I can't go to Devin, and I'm here with Mike. That's what it is. So.
Well, thanks for coming out.
I wanted to see the match is the important thing. The match is everything, right? As a fan of the sport, I want to help contribute, and I love that I'm getting the opportunity to help contribute to this match. Damn, Derek. Oh, look way more buff than did in Dubai. Have you missed a day in the gym? No, I've been killing it since he came out and embarrassed me in my own practice. Dude, I've been lifting, killing it, guys. Eating a ton, just going all out. Any more questions? You see more?
I think we're good. I think we're good to go grub.
Oh yeah, food.
Big time. All right, guys, appreciate the support. Don't forget to subscribe to AW Space Derek. And obviously subscribe to this channel as well. We appreciate the support. What do we got there?
$5 super chat from Peter Whitson, Winnie the something. How long before stop hating on the King's move, asking for a friend?
I'm going to say probably never. Unless
when the next one comes out.
I don't know. Who knows? I don't know when they're going to stop. There's a lot of hate, but I don't know. I think there's also a lot of support out there as well. So.
Well, before the King's move, it was the flop press. For the flop press, it was the top roll. For the, like it's always gonna be something. So when the next thing after the King's move comes out, then people will stop talking about it.
What about Devin the other day going, I want somebody to do something even more weird than the King's move.
Yeah, there'll be something.
I want it all to go down. But yeah. All right, guys. Appreciate the support. Take care.
Have a good day, guys.